Imagine this. It's your first game of the basketball season. You've tied your basketball shoes. You've finished your warm-up routine. You've made all layups in the layup line. But then, that one thing that you almost forgot strikes you, and you realize it can make or break your season. Today, I'll guide you on how to do it. So Josh, what is SWOT and what does it mean? Well, you see, SWOT is an acronym that stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And it's used to determine different areas of your game in order to help you before the basketball season. First up, let's talk about your strengths, and these are what you're good at. I want you to get a pen and paper out right now, pause the video, and let's write down your strengths. Is it your ball handling skills? Or is it your shooting skills? Are you a great rebounder? Are you a good defender? Try to be as accurate and honest with yourself as possible. This is gonna help later in the video. Do you feel like you have any basketball talents? Is there something that you were gifted with? Do your friends and family always say, oh, well, Josh is a great three-point shooter, which means then you know that's one of your strengths. Try to write down a great list of as many as you can think of. This part requires all of your honesty, and that's writing down your weaknesses. Do friends and family always say that they wish you improved on this skill? Has your coach given you feedback? Can you ask your coach? What do you personally, deep down inside, feel least confidence with? That is what you have to determine and write down on your note. This next one is my personal favorite, and that's opportunities. You see, life is all about spotting opportunities. So what opportunities are there for you? If you're on a basketball team, is your coach looking for that spot-up shooter or that lockdown defender? Or maybe even somebody to communicate well? Is there a player or a friend of yours who you could be a workout buddy with and form a stronger relationship with? That's a great opportunity right there. The main goal of our opportunities section is to think about what our team needs and how we can benefit them. We want to be able to complement and help our other players. The final part of our SWOT is threats. Are there negative people that are bringing you down in your life instead of pulling you up? Are there players that are playing against you with more experience or that are better? Try to address all of these on your note and reflect on your personal experiences. All right, guys, it's now time for Josh Weiler Basketball to walk through his SWOT analysis so you can kind of see how it would look like if you were to do it. So let's start with our strengths. I personally feel like my three-point shooting is my strongest skill, so I'll write that down. And I also feel like I'm a lockdown defender. That could also be considered a 3-and-D player, but for me, I feel like my three-point shooting and my defense stand out. Next, my weaknesses. At some points, when I don't have the ball in my hands a lot, I feel like my ball handling kind of suffers to a certain extent. And again, right, I'm being honest here. I know what I'm good at and I know what I'm bad at. It's always been a problem for me, finishing with contact. So that's something, so now that I'm writing these down, I can know what to attack and what to improve on and look at in my next workouts. And maybe some rebounding would be good in there too, learning to box out and stay in front of my defender. So now let's think about opportunities. I would say a big opportunity for every player would definitely be their conditioning. If you're in great shape, it kind of allows you to stay longer in the game mentally and physically than your opponents. And I would also think about maybe what other opportunities, maybe like moving the basketball are always important in my games. Also playing in transition is a huge one too. Being able to push the ball, kind of like Tyrese Maxey and other players like that. And how about some threats? Definitely say the cold weather is going to start to be a threat soon as it's getting colder outside. So that's really a main threat. So remember, a SWOT analysis is the key to having a successful basketball season. For more videos, subscribe and check out my latest video here.